Good evening. I thought I'll come on for a little update. I'll try not to chop my head off. Yeah, has it been about a week? No, probably not quite that long. I'm not confined to my room. I was going to say I'm currently confined to my room. I'm not. But it isn't my lounge time. We are at the stage currently where it's better to just give each other space than attempt to be amicable and it explode, because I feel that's actually better for other people's mental health, or everybody's, to avoid explosions and just have awkwardness of giving each other space than exploding. So it's not so I'm in my bedroom basically. I have been in the kitchen. I can't confirm whether there's been red wine drunk or not, but there's certainly been no sitting on the floor crying, so that's good. There may have been some dancing. Oh my gosh, at the moment I've been playing. What's been really good actually about this shitmire is the music, like thinking about what I want to play for my mood, and I started playing Marillion Kaylee, and that really takes me back. And so I had a bit of Marillion Kaylee, bit of power ballad, and then I moved on to Eurythmics Sweet Dreams, and then some Michael Jackson, a little bit of dancing in the kitchen. I think anybody going past is used to some kind of dancing happening in the kitchen, because we all do it, so it's fine. I can't confirm about the red wine, obviously. Cheers. But I've written literally just written some things to try and remember to update you on. Thank you again. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments, and somebody, and I can't remember if it was on Insta or YouTube, recommended, I'll show you the book, and it is great actually. It's back to front. It's a bit cliche. I said to the girls, I've altered a book. They were like, oh God, what? I said, yeah, it's a whole new realm of self-help books. It's echoing in here. I think it's my hearing aid. Get Divorced, Be Happy. I might have to take my hearing aid out. Hang on. I think it's echoing. Sorry about that. Yeah, Get Divorced. Oh, now I can't hear my voice. This is really... I'll put it back in. Get Divorced, Be Happy. It's cliche as fuck, but it's written by a comedian, Helen Thorne from the Scummy Mummies, and it's just what I need to read right now. A bit of comedy, a bit of lightheartedness, but also things like, how she coped with going through divorce, and so I'm not a massive list writer, but I'm not adverse to a list, and can hear noises, footsteps on the bridge above. So she said something about writing a list of, after divorce, things she could now do. And it's things like, I'll paint my front door yellow if I want to, and I'll just some things that she could do without any what are you doing that for? I was like, because I once had a list of, I had an acceptance list, and I had, sorry, can you hear that? It's probably because I'm near that wall. I had an acceptance list once on my phone, and Maud found it, and so I got rid of it, because I was like, stop snooping on my phone. because it was an acceptance list, because I'd read a book, read a self-help book, and I was like, right, I'm going to write a list of stuff that I thought, this is the issue with our relationship, this is the issue, I need to just be more accepting. That's the answer. So this was years ago. I'll write a list of stuff that annoys me about my husband, and I will, when he does these things, it's like the pathetic things that just wind you up about living with somebody. And then when he does them, I'll be consciously like, that's on my list. You just accept it. It's when it comes down to it, it's the things like, oh, the noise they make when they're eating, that sort of thing. Where have we gone off with this time? Yeah, so I did a list. I started a couple of lists, to be honest. A couple of lists of things I'm going to be able to do, without I'm going to get a plant. I'm going to bring a plant into the house. I'm going to get a shoe rack, because we've had arguments about both those things. Anything that basically, and it's kind of just to make yourself feel better and some hope, something to look forward to. Things I went, a list of, if you are going through a divorce, it is quite good to write a list. I don't know if anybody is that's watching this, but, things that you'll be able to do in the future without any criticism sort of thing, or, the freedom to do, blah, 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 whatever it is for you. Or, or I won't have to smell the atomic waste that happens in the morning, for instance. I'm not saying that's something in this house that happens, but I'm just saying. Anyway, list. So it's quite good. So I've been getting into that. So whoever recommended that book, thank you very much, because it's been good. And I mean, generally, last Friday was a very low point, I think. When did I do my update? Was it Saturday? Possibly. Yeah, Saturday, wasn't it? Because it was Saturday mood. This week's been a lot better. I think you kind of have to get, oh God, I hope that's rock bottom. I hope that's rock bottom. But, sometimes they say with anything in life, you have to get to rock bottom to be able to start coming back up. God, I hope so. We're sort of still having mediation. We have a session this week, got one next week. Hard work. It's hard work. Right, let me refer to my list of what I need to update you on. What have I been up? What have I been up to today? So, I had a lovely coffee with somebody lovely. Thank you. Don't think you want to be mentioned on here today, but that was lovely to have a coffee. Thank you. Yes, and it was really nice. A new friend, and we yacked non-stop for an hour and a half, and it was suddenly oh my God, did you know the time? It was really nice. And meeting friends for a coffee tomorrow as well. I went swimming. I did 2 lengths. Yes, I did. It counts. I did a lot of showering. I do a lot of showering at the pool. I think I prefer the shower. This might sound odd. I prefer the showering to the swimming. When you have a little shower before you get in the pool, and then I thought I'll have another little shower. Then I went in the steamy room, and then you went to shower again, so I had another little shower, and then the jacuzzi was quite popular today, so I went in the sauna, another little shower, then the jacuzzi, and just shower a lot. I come out just feeling so clean. It's just honestly a benefit for me of going swimming, is just come out feeling really clean. I don't like these are a bit long for me, to be honest, but I don't like long fingernails, because I can tell you what I think's disgusting. Under there, where it gets white, shit gets under there. I'm not being funny. It's disgusting, and It's nothing like feeling like you've got clean fingernails, like properly clean. I like coming out there. There's a benefit for me anyway. Come out that pool, I feel clean. Think of that, whatever you want. I don't think that's mental. I think that's perfectly reasonable. So yes. Oh, yeah. So very much trying to look after younger daughter at the moment, and so she what do you want for tea, and I'm trying to like look after her. I have chopped some vegetables. A pepper and some spring onions, and that's enough. I'm not being funny. I don't really like chopping vegetables of any. I'm used to doing carrots. Usually get them to do it, but I'm not. At the moment, it's like I'm trying to look after them and like, so I'll do the carrots tonight. Honestly, that's the extent of looking after that happens. There's some cuddles as well. Yeah, but to be honest, it's worrying that I'm chopping vegetables. It shows the state I am in. We're not at butternut squash stage. Don't worry about that. If I start buying a butternut squash and getting a big cleaver out, then someone send the freaking fire brigade round, or somebody. Send them anyway. Actually, I don't mind if they come round anytime. You don't need to mention the butternut squash. Just send them round. Right. So, what do I need to mention? An update. Oh yes, right. So, reselling. Should we do a reselling update? So, yeah, as part of like sorting your finances out with somebody helping you, you have to do a lot of budgeting and future expenditure and what you expect to be able to live on and all this stuff. And I was like, Jesus H, because everybody knows reselling there's a cost of living crisis on. I don't know, we're not officially in a recession, are we? But people have not got money for extras. And yeah, it's very much shows in reselling. A lot of people are finding it harder to achieve the same amounts as they have in the past. It's more challenging. So that's been a bit of a, oh my God, can I support us, like me and the girls, going forwards? Probably not, to be honest. I don't know. But I do look, April was looking about a week ago. So obviously we were away for a week, and then I was like, Jesus, I'm not even making, and what this month is looking bad, like £200 profit. And I pulled my finger out slightly, but also it's a little bit of luck of, some of the stuff that I've had and I've listed has suddenly been bought. Well, we're getting close to payday, I guess, but we're looking like about an £800 profit this month, which is better than, it needs to come up. But given I had a week away, I'll be very happy with that. So I went sourcing a couple of days this week. It's good, obviously I need to source for the business. It's good to get out of the house. And I didn't cry. I just literally went like a normal being on the bus. Just literally went about my business, walking along normal streets, not crying. It was great. It was really, really good. Had some coffees, teas. No, coffees. I had all coffees, cappuccinos, extra hot. I did. Oh, sorry. For the people, I said, with alcohol or something, would you like some more reselling content? And I've done F-all. Sorry about that. I have bought some bits this week, and I've listed. I did a good. If I only have one listing. What day is it? Thursday. Yeah, it was out 2 days sourcing. I've only had one listing day, but tomorrow meeting friends. But then also I'm going to list tomorrow. But that's kind of part of the plan. I'm going with the kind of spend more time sourcing, find those gems and list those, because I don't know why, because I heard it, and then I'm doing it. Heard it. Yeah. So it's all right. I'm happy with that. What else to update? Oh, house. Oh, Jesus H. Tidying up, if anybody's selling. Oh, God, alive. Having to tidy up and make sure no one's left a log in the toilet and, all that shit all the time. Yeah. However, we have offers on the table, which is great. We just need to get to the stage where everyone in the house, well, not everyone in the house, both people whose names are on the deeds are willing to accept them. We'll have another session next Tuesday, so hopefully we can get to the stage of accepting something, and then that means that the girls can put an offer in on the house. Well, I can put an offer in on the house, but for me and the girls, flat. Likely a flat, but yeah, it obviously depends on the end result offer that we accept on here, and divvying it up. So, but I will show you. I might even, if I get an offer accepted on something, I'll put some pictures on of what we're looking at, what we're going, because I would, I'm so nosy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'd like to see what you're buying and that. And then obviously when we, oh my God, actually move. Can you imagine that? The day we actually move, I will do you a little tour and everything. Yeah, we are down to flutes for red wine glasses. I know they're not red wine glasses, but they weren't cloudy. I could not get them. I don't know if it's a dishwasher thing. I could not get them clean, the glasses that we used to have. And I got in real strop with them and recycled them all in the end. And so we were left with the flutes. And now I'm like, what's no point in buying glasses now? Just have to move them, aren't we? I might as well wait till we get to the next place. So, and actually we're down to only a few flutes because Connie threw some in, not through, well, she sort of was moving about on the worktop with her bottom, and some of the flutes went into the sink and smashed. Let's put it like that. Sometimes I just drink out of a tumbler. Not at cup stage yet. I'm not drinking the wine out of a mug yet, but I wouldn't be averse to it. Right, let's. How are we doing? Right, quick. Let's finish this because I need to go and finish preparing actual proper food, not just pizza. It's not a problem for me. Connie actually said to me earlier, do I have to have dinner? Can't I just have a bowl of cereal? I was like, oh, yes, of course you can have a bowl of cereal because that's my style. Can't I just have a bowl of cereal for tea? Or can't I just have a piece of toast and some crackers or a packet of crisps and a cream egg? She's very like me. But Maud, on the other hand, will be, what meal is this? Like, if you did drop me out of a meal today, when did you last cook for me? It's like, okay, I'm doing some proper food. Right. And I'm still a little bit, could we go and live on a boat? Just more up in Caversham. It's a crossroads of decisions, and Maud's got 4 years left at school, so we need to be where we are roughly. But there's a river in Caversham. I'm not ruling it out. I'm still well up for some kind of tiny house. However, I did view a tiny flat, and Maud was concerned about. Should I say that she was anyway? She's probably right that it probably was too small. But then if Connie goes to university in a year, she's not there full time. It would involve me having bunk beds with Connie, which it basically taking the hit of having to share with Connie because she's full of life. And sometimes you need to retreat from that. So Maud needs a room to retreat to. Well, I'm rambling now. Tiny houses, yeah. Oh, right, last thing. Right, tell me about this. Bumped into a friend earlier and she said, oh, you still wearing your ring? You still wearing your rings then? She said you could pawn them. So I was like, not even worth that much. I used to sell jewellery. These are quite cheap. They're like white gold. There's some diamonds in there, but to be honest, if anybody's ever tried to sell their rings knows, Diamonds are really expensive when you buy them the first time, and then when you try and resell them, all the jewellers just say, not worth anything really, it's just the gold, just the scrap value. I mean, I could sell them on eBay, I guess. Oh yeah, so that was the question. So I was like, oh, well, I'm still married. I need to keep those on, don't I? Do I? Can I? Should I? Can I? I guess I can. It's up to me, isn't it? Should I take my rings off now and put a different ring on that? To be honest, it would be great to have another finger to put a new ring on, because I have lots of rings, obviously, from selling rings. It'd be nice to have a different ring on there. Can I take my rings off and put a different ring on there? What do you think? Or should I wait till like Decree Nice Eye or Decree Absolute? Is it something to look forward to, or should I just do it now? As a little like, thing for me. That might be a pathetic thing to ask, but that is how I am at the moment. Okay, blimey, I got out of storage. It cut me off. So I better wrap this up. And thank you for listening to my absolute bollocks, waffly shite, offloading crapola crap again. Thank you. And who knows, there might be some actual reselling content again one day. Who knows? I'm going to go and... sorry. I mean, everything's got a bit pathetic in this house, but maybe I should start hashtagging divorcing so that anybody that's in the similar boat can go, oh, shit, thought we were bad, but she really totes biscuit. I might put, they might feel better about themselves. Anyway, it's a long bank holiday weekend. So, if anybody, have a lovely weekend, everybody. If you're going to Boots, I don't know, it's freaking raining again. And so the one that I can cycle to, I don't know if it'll be on, the ground might be too boggy. I don't know. Can I get to one on the train? We'll see. But anyway, have a lovely bank holiday weekend if I'm not on here again. And bye-bye, don't die.